Hey guys, this video is going to be a little bit different from all my card and craft videos. This is one of the and more videos. I bought this survival kit off Amazon and I actually got it through a deal website, elitedealclub.com. I'll post a link down below if you guys want to check it out. I'm no survival gear expert by any means, but I can look at something to tell if it's high quality or not. So what I'm going to do is open this. I'm going to go through everything that's in it, and then I'm going to go back to Amazon and try to put together a kit very similar to this and see if I can beat the price. Because right now, as of the time I'm filming this, it's listed at $21 on Amazon. I actually got it for $2. No matter what, I think I got a really good deal on it. But at $21, is this still a good deal? Let's see. Okay, to start off with, I don't feel like this case is really that high of quality. And when you look on the bottom, you see this nice sticker, made in China. Not that everything made in China is low quality, but typically things that you get on Amazon that are made in China are not going to be the best quality. So it already doesn't have signs that point to this being a super awesome kit. Plus, for everything that it's supposed to include, $21 is pretty cheap for all this. So first, we're going to start off with an emergency blanket. There we go. That's a little bit better. So we're going to start off with an emergency blanket, and you can see the measurements here in centimeters. This is actually very comparable to other sizes. You can use it as a reflector. It holds in body heat. Nice little item to have. Not very expensive, but we have an emergency blanket. So next, one of these things, it's a paracord survival bracelet. And these I feel like these were popular a few years ago. I don't know that they're quite as popular now. My exposure keeps jumping on me. Hold on one second. There. Hopefully that exposure will be better for most things. Anyway, these start off with paracord, which in any survival situation, camping situation, paracord is very useful. I've seen these in a lot of different colors, though. This is just in black. But it also has a whistle, which I'm not really going to test anything here, so I don't know how good that whistle is, but it's probably not the best, but it's probably maybe good enough to get somebody's attention. You have a little compass, which these little compasses also are usually not the best, but it does seem to actually work. So that's good. And then we have a little scraper here, and it says knife, but I don't see this being a very useful knife. But it is a scraper that you can use with this little firestone here. Get sparks, possibly start a fire. It should work. It's really small, but it's better than nothing. Next, we have this little flashlight, and I've actually opened this kit already and kind of gone through it a little bit. So I have put a battery. This comes without a battery. I did put a battery in there, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this flashlight is actually pretty bright, and it has 3 modes. As you just saw, it has a high beam, a lower beam, it's flicking a little bit, and then an SOS mode. So this actually isn't too bad. Oh, and also another feature it has, you can narrow it down. You can pull it in and out, get a narrow beam, wide beam. So that's actually not that bad of a flashlight in my opinion. Feels pretty sturdy, not incredibly great quality, not too bad. And then we have this, which I have not tested this out, but it's a wire saw. Handy if you need to cut any limbs or anything. Yeah, it's a wire saw. This little doodad that I'm not crazy about it, but I can see its use. It is a water bottle holder, so you can stick your water bottle, stick the cap through there. You can snap this onto your belt. Velcro's down, snap it down, and have that water bottle on your side, and then snap it off when you need to drink. So that could be useful. This is something that's very useful in any type of survival kit, is a knife. But as for the quality of this knife, already it just doesn't look that great to me. The lock on it's not very, I can feel it wiggling. It is, it's somewhat sharp. It would be sharp enough to cut through some things. It could use a little work, I think. But cheap kit, cheap knife. Okay, then we have the fire steel and striker for ferro rod. Where is it open? This doesn't have the flip over thing that other ones have. You have to actually open it. It's got the striker here. The striker actually doesn't feel too bad. And this rod doesn't look too bad either. It's not the thickest rod, but it seems to be okay. I'm not going to test it out inside, of course. I'm sure this would start a fire just fine. Then we have a compass. And one thing about this compass, oh, you can see my reflection right there. Let's see. Yeah, it seems to function just fine. It's supposed to glow in the dark. Let's test that out real quick. That's what I was afraid of. You don't see anything, do you? That's the problem with this glow-in-the-dark stuff, is in order for it to glow in the dark, it has to absorb light. And so if this compass is sitting closed in a survival kit, in this box here, for days or months or years, and you pull it out expecting it to glow in the dark, it's not going to do it. So that's why it did not glow in the dark. I can leave this open right here in the light overnight, or leave it out in the sun tomorrow, and by golly, tomorrow night it glow in the dark. I don't see very much use in the glow in the dark. Now the compass itself, I'm sure it'll be just fine. It's not a very expensive compass, but in a pinch, it's a compass. We have another little flashlight in here. Some redundancy. It's a little LED keychain light. Could probably be okay, but cheap little flashlight. We have a tactical pin. I never really understood the use of these. I did buy another tactical pen that I like a lot better than this one. This one, really all it has is a glass breaker tip and a pin. And you have to twist it to get the pin out, which I find a little odd, because if you twist it too far this way, it comes undone. So it's just a metal pin with a glass breaker. If you're in a situation you need to leave a note, then a pen is good to have. I mean, I haven't tried to see how well it writes, so I don't know. Maybe a nice pen overall. And it is hefty, so it feels decent in my hand, but I like my other pen better. My other pen has a lot more features to it, so I like things that have a lot of features and hidden things, and this doesn't really have much. We have a whistle. I'm not going to test this out inside, but most other whistles I've seen don't have the dual tubes, and I have tried this out just a little bit, and it seems to work pretty well. Any of this stuff in this kit, if you guys want to see me test it out or try it out, let me know down below, and I may do that. But we have a whistle. Whistle's very useful, because you don't want to be screaming for people and lose your voice and all that. And then we have one of these things, these 11-in-1 card knife things. And this little card tells you everything that's on here, but you have a knife blade and a screwdriver and a bottle top opener, a wrench here. I think it's a 4-position wrench, a 2-position wrench, a directional thingy, a ruler. This is what kind of wrench is that? Butterfly wrench. And then a saw blade and a can opener. Oh, and a lanyard hole, yeah. The lanyard hole is one of the uses. It says it's stainless steel, feels sturdy. Ooh, the knife blade is actually sharp. Feels sharp. So this could be useful. and it's a little extra redundancy. You got saw blade, all that. You could always use it as a striker for your fire steel if you lose that or something. So now let's go to Amazon. I'm going to look all these up, try to find similar products, see if we can put together a kit like this. And I'm not going to look for a box, just the items inside the box. So let's go see what we can do.
All right, we're going to start this off the same way we did in the kit with the rescue blanket or the emergency blanket. And I found a 10-pack of these on Amazon with good ratings, 4.5 stars for $8.78, which comes out to about 88 cents per blanket, which is pretty cheap for these. And there are a lot of options out there for these, but that's the one I found. Next, with the survival bracelet, paracord bracelet, there are a lot of options for these out there, and there's some that are more expensive, around $10 or so. But there are a lot around the $2 range, and so I found these for $1.80. It does have $2 shipping, but like I said, there are a lot of other options for around $2 per bracelet with free shipping. With the flashlight, I found this model that looks to be almost the exact same flashlight. It's a 350 lumens, 3 modes, and it's $6.51. Like I said, this flashlight didn't seem to be too bad. With the wire saw, I don't know the quality of the wire saw in the kit itself, but I did find this one for $1.96, and it has 4 stars, which is pretty good with 759 reviews and 4 stars. So right around $2 for the wire saw. And with a water bottle flip, I kind of expected these to be even cheaper, but these don't look as good as the one that came in the kit. But it's 2 of them for $4.88, so it's about $2.44 for one of these. And I have to say, I actually like the one that came in the kit better, but these are some of the cheapest ones I could find on Amazon, and it has 4 stars. Now the folding knife, this one actually is a lot different from the one in the kit. This folding knife is probably a little bit bigger. It may even be a little bit better quality, but still it's probably not that high quality of a knife for $6. This is about as cheap as I can find for the folding knife. So with all of these items, if you guys find anything that you think is better and cheaper, that would work better in this kit, let me know down in the comments. I couldn't find the exact same fire steel, but I did find this cheap version of the fire steel for $2.48 with free shipping. That's pretty cheap for a fire steel. And the compass, the glow-in-the-dark compass. This looks to be the exact same one. It might be a different brand or something, but it looks to be the same compass. 3.5 stars. It only has 3 reviews, but I mean, what do you expect? But $3.29, free shipping, cheap compass. The little LED keychain flashlight, I kind of feel that's a throwaway item. It's not really that great. But surprisingly, there's a 6-pack on here for $8.99, which is about as cheap as I could find them, which makes it $1.50 each. And for that little light, that seems a little overpriced to me. But, like I said, that's the cheapest I could find. And now the illustrious tactical pen. Like I said earlier, I've seen tactical pens I like a lot better than this one. And I actually got one from Elite Deal Club for $1 that I like a lot better than this. And on Amazon, this cheap tactical pen is listed at $3.95. So take from that what you will. I personally don't like it, but there you go. Cheap tactical pen, $3.95. It actually took me a while to find this whistle. Most of the whistles on here don't have the double tubes. It doesn't surprise me that this is listed a little higher on Amazon, right around $8, because I couldn't find this on there. I'm sure that it is on there somewhere cheaper than this, but like I said, this is the only one I could find, and it looks exactly like the one in the kit. So that's what we're going to go with. And last is this 11-in-1 stainless steel credit card survival tool pocket tool. Yeah, that has 4.5 stars, only 6 reviews. But it's a 10-pack for $10.99, roughly just over $1, like $1.10 for one of these things. So now we're going to add all this up and see if we can beat that $21 mark. And it comes out at $39.25. Wow. It appears that $21 for a cheap survival kit, it might actually be difficult to beat.
There you have it, guys. This is the cheap $21 survival kit. It's tough to build a survival kit for $21. A lot of the things in here pretty cheap, but there are some it's just tough to get them cheap. And even with knives, if you get a $5 knife, it might be good enough for a little while, but it's not going to be great. So most of the stuff in this kit really isn't great, but for $21, is it worth it? You guys let me know what you thought. Check out Elite Deal Club down there. There's no sponsoring or anything, but they just have good deals. You guys let me know what you thought about this little survival kit, and I'll talk to you next time.